This is the latest press conference convened by the Information Ministry. The first to face the press was the Minister of Information, Dr. Ismaila Ceesay, who stepped in for the Trade Minister, who wasn't present. Dr. Ceesay said there is enough cement in the country for more than the national demand.
That as of today or yesterday, the 4th of June 2024, the three companies that produce or bag cement in the Gambia, that is Gasem, Jallow Industries, and Salam, have the following amount in stock. For Jallow Industries, otherwise known as Jar Cement, currently they have 19,000 metric tons of cement in stock. By mid-June, they will increase this volume to 29,000 metric tons. And by the end of June, they will further increase this stock to 36,660 metric tons. And in the first week of July, they will have 39,000 metric tons. Now, for Gasem Limited, they currently have 6,500 metric tons of cement in stock. And by the 15th of June, they will have 15,000 metric tons of cement in stock. Salam currently has 70,200 metric tons in stock.
Dr. Ceesay also said the price of cement by local factories have not changed since the introduction of measures, which was to pay $180 in tax at the border.
That the wholesale price of 42.5 R of cement at Jallow Industries remains at $335 per 50 kilogram bag, and for Gasem is $388 per 50 kilogram bag for the 42.5 R cement. And the wholesale price of 32.5 R of cement from Salam is $330 per bag. The ministry wishes to reiterate that the quality of local cement is consistent with international standards.
Dr. Ismaila Ceesay also cleared doubts about the recent redeployment of governors.
This is in line with government's commitment to ensure efficiency and service delivery at the decentralized structures. It is hope that will inject expertise and experience at both directions, that the governors with their experience at the local level dealing with local communities will bring the much needed expertise and experience at the policy making level.
Next was the Youth and Sports Minister Bakari Y. Baji, who outlined some of the activities under his ministry, including government-funded youth empowerment initiatives.
NEDI will, in the next 1 week, or in the next few days, I might put it that way, will be giving out a total of $1.5 million to young people who have qualified to be giving a grant to initiate, to start their business or to expand their existing businesses.
In sports, the minister gave an update on the ongoing Independence Stadium renovation works, the hiring of a new coach for the national men's football team, whose salary is paid by government, as well funding the participation of national teams in different international competitions, including the All-Africa Games, where for the first time over 100 athletes from the Gambia participated in the continental event. The minister also revealed that preparations are underway for the Paris Olympic Games, which the government is supporting with close to $7 million.
The stadium, and as you all know, the renovation is ongoing, and we're hoping that the second phase, which is supposed to give us the requirement for CAF, will be completed by the end of July, and we will be able to bring our matches back home.
Responding to correction from journalists, Minister Baji said his ministry is in advanced stage of developing a new sports policy, but he declined to reveal the salary of the new Scorpions coach, citing contractual issues.
The Ministry of Youth and Sports, having recognized the fact that in order to be able to do our work better, we need to look at our legal framework, decided to engage a consultant to develop and review certain acts of the ministry, as well as promulgate some bills. These two acts, if passed, will repeal the National Sport Council Act and the National Youth Council Act. And we are currently developing a new national sport policy through the support of the Commonwealth Secretariat.
The press conference wrapped up with the Lands Minister, Hamad Nkeba, who in a marathon speech made clarification on the land allocation around the Kamalo area, which has been the subject of discussion in the country.
In the third quarter of 2023, a multi-sectoral task force was formed to review the allocation of demarcated plots of land at Kamalo Industrial Layout. The task force was to conduct a comprehensive review exercise to thoroughly examine the allocation processes. This process was triggered by the public outcry that multiple and inappropriate allocations were made. This led to the creation of the multiple stakeholder review.
Minister Ba spoke at length about the mounting land disputes in the country, noting drastic changes is needed to revise and develop a comprehensive land policy that will address land allocation and land problems in the country. The land minister also spoke about plans for affordable housing and rent for Gambians. Minister Ba also took several questions from journalists, seeking clarification on certain happenings under his ministry.
In line with these goals, the Directorate of Governance, with partners and donors, will review a consulting firm to be hired to lead the consultative process across the country with key stakeholders in order to sensitize them, but more importantly, to obtain their inputs and ensure ownership of the policy instrument.
The Wednesday press briefing, which was chaired by government spokesperson Ibrahima G. Sankare, was meant to give government officials the opportunity to inform the public about important activities of the government. Modou S. Jallow, GRS News.